Hey, this is Ryan from 60 Cycle Hum the Guitar Podcast, and today I'm showing you the Countercurrent Reverb by SolidGoldFX. I've been having a bunch of fun messing around with this thing. It has a couple settings in there that I've never found on any other reverb pedal, and it's just been a blast exploring them. So let's get into it. I'm going to be using my Squier Jazzmaster here on the bridge setting. Here is my dry signal. No reverb or distortion of any kind. And here is the countercurrent. It's got this nice blend between a vintage, like surfy, oldies sounding reverb to this more modern, darker, experimental, ambient, shoegazy sort of thing going on. You'll see what I mean as I move through the controls of the pedal. Let's start with the left knob and work our way right. The first knob is a tone control. You turn it right for all the way bright. I like that. There's a nice like pre-delay sort of click to it. And then you turn it left to get darker, obviously. Turn it all the way left for all the way dark. Nice ambient moodiness there to that all the way dark setting. I'm going to leave it right around 1 to 2 o'clock for the rest of this. The feedback knob is up next. This is an interesting control. It's linked to this momentary foot switch here. When you press it in, it self-oscillates the reverb signal, giving you this really nice feedback sort of effect. The higher the feedback knob is turned up, the quicker the feedback ramps in. And of course you turn it the other way and it ramps in much slower. It's fun to pump it in and out. The next knob is the Decay knob, a pretty simple control for a reverb pedal. It controls how large the reverb space is. So here it is all the way up. And of course you can turn it down. And you can turn it really far down. And even farther down than that. A neat slapback sort of thing there. I wonder how the feedback interacts with that. It's just barely there. We'll turn it up a little bit. Oh, I've got to turn the feedback knob up. There we go. It's a fun, like, amp style feedback there. I can't wait to use this thing live and experiment with that. The drive knob is interesting. The drive knob introduces like this element of kind of like saturation and dirt to the reverb signal. We'll turn it all the way up so you can hear what I'm talking about, and then turn it down from there. For contrast, we'll go all the way down so you can hear what it's actually doing. It almost makes it sound like there's like dust on a record player. That kind of like fizzy dirtiness to it. Or like if you're using like an outboard tube-driven reverb unit, it sounds like it's being pushed kind of hard. There's definitely a bit of magic in there. That control, by the way, is linked to the expression jack on the side. So if you want to ramp that back and forth while you're playing live, there is the option to do that. Maybe I'll get into that in a little bit here. And last but not least is the level control. That controls the mix of the effect. So you can turn it all the way up and get a full reverb mix. Of course, turn it way down for a more subtle sound. I like this thing. It makes a lot of really fun sounds. It gives me some reverb options that I didn't have before with that dirt control and the feedback control. You know I'm going to have fun with that feedback control when I get this thing live. Oh man, another great reverb from SolidGoldFX. Please like, subscribe, dislike, leave me rude and nasty comments if you want to. Support us on Patreon, and stay tuned for the awful noodly bits I'm about to play as the outro.